my gosh. This is the first ever bunny character. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, I'm Sammie Clark and I am a full-time illustrator. I sell my artwork online and I have a YouTube channel and I do freelance. So anyway, hello and welcome. And today, what we are going to be doing is looking at my college sketchbook. Yes, it's gonna be bad, but that's okay. It's gonna be a fun day. Let's get started. Okay guys, here we go. So on some of the pages in here, I have dated them and it says 2012. So this is either second semester of my freshman year or my sophomore year. And then there's some random pages stuck in that I don't think are from the same time period, but this I did on the back of some kind of insert. And it's not too bad. It's some owls attacking each other. I don't know if this is something I decided I wanted to try to draw, if I was referencing a photo or what, I don't know. But, oh, this, I believe, is probably compliments of my husband. It is a moose bunny. I think he drew that. This, I think is maybe from a little later because my husband didn't start bird banding until after college. So anyway, it's just a picture of him holding a bird, but I definitely don't think it's as good as it could be, but it's not horrible. Then, mysteriously, we have this dried orchid flower, which is kind of cool, actually. I might do something with that. I think I had this in the, I had an orchid plant in our apartment when we first got married. Here's the real beginning. My boot, titled My Boot. Okay, yeah, so this is January of 2012. So I think those previous ones were later drawings. I remember I had not really kept a sketchbook that much in high school, and in college all of a sudden we were asked to keep a sketchbook and draw things. I did not go to an art school. I went to a liberal arts school, and if by you didn't have to like get into the art program by showing your art. Basically, they just gave you the chance to improve enough, and then by your sophomore year, if they thought that you weren't good enough, then they would kick you out. So anyway, I don't know if I would have gotten in if I had to, but anyway, I did it. So here we are. This is my boot. I didn't know what to draw. That's basically the story of this sketchbook, is I don't know what to draw. These are some older things. That's like a flower arrangement. I drew a lot of dresses and stuff. I guess these are just some people poses working on that. Oh, this is like from a picture of like a bunny and a fox. And then some random things. Oh, my hair dryer. See, this is me like, I don't know what to draw, and I had to produce 10 drawings a week, just like sketches. And in my mind at that point, that was like horrifying. So this is just gonna be really interesting for you guys to see. This, there are a few collages in here, and I find that I did collages when I did not have any idea what to draw, because I felt like I could come up with something that looked like a finished product without having to put much effort into it. So, but what's kind of cool about these is that these are eyeshadows, pictures of eyeshadows, and I use those as planets, so I think that's kind of fun. Yeah. Oh, and then a squirrel. Here's the first animal you will see. And I can actually picture the photo that I referenced for that, but I think I would do much better now. But I show you this. I might make fun of myself a little bit, but I show you this so that you can see that someone who you might admire their work started out not as good as they are now. But this isn't horrible. I just wouldn't feel good about it if I did that now. This was an idea for a painting. We were supposed to add some kind of symbolism, and so that's what I was doing at the time, and my teacher hated it. And yeah, I think he was probably right. This is interesting. Okay, so I remember exactly when and where I did this sketch of my husband at the time. Yeah, January 14th, 2012, we were dating. And I am in just one of the buildings on campus, and I have my sketchbook, and I see one of the other girls in my class, and I'm like, she's like, oh, can I sketch with you? I need to do some figure drawing. And I'm like, oh yeah, follow me. And I come over and I'm drawing at the time, my boyfriend, sitting on the couch, which is just like, I don't know, I'm just drawing a person. It wasn't really like a thing that I'm drawing my boyfriend. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm interrupting this really romantic moment between you guys. I'm so sorry. And I was just like, no, it's fine. It's nothing. Just draw with me. And so we both drew him. But it just was, oh, it was so funny. Yeah, so, and the thing about this is that I have not really drawn people that much since college, and so I actually feel like I have not necessarily improved that much since this. I think there are some things I would do better, but I still don't think that, like, I'm not where I want to be with drawing people, and it's hard because I don't really like to draw people very often. I just am not interested necessarily in the subject of people. I like pointing out things about people by drawing characters that are like people, but not people themselves, if that makes sense. Oh, this is boring. There's a chair. Elephant. This baby elephant, who I titled Mr. Elephant, I thought was like one of the best drawings I had ever done. I thought this was like the best thing, and I would do much better now, I think.
This is another rendition of me trying to create that idea of that painting that my teacher hated. And this is me drawing the girl who said that about interrupting her, like, the romantic time of me drawing my boyfriend. Okay, this is a dinosaur knitted hat. It's hard to tell what it is.
And this is a drawing I did of my great-pop, my great-grandpa, because that anchor thing was supposed to be like for this symbolic painting that we had to make. And so I gathered together all these like little things that he used to say, and I tried to put it into a funny drawing, and he's got this monkey here. But my teacher accurately pointed out that like the body proportions are off, and was asking me if I was like making fun of my grandpa. I don't know, it was kind of weird, and I think I was a little stubborn and I didn't fully listen to him, and the finished product is basically like a watercolor version of this. This is just some Pinterest picture that I drew. More studies for my great pop drawing. Another one for that. This is like a little page of things that were symbolic to me about me and my boyfriend at the time. And it's a great top. Oh, here's a wedding dress, and this is basically what my wedding dress ended up looking like. I used to do a lot of fashion design things, and that's like what I did in high school, basically. I was mostly focused on that type of drawing. This is a taco.
It took me a while to figure out what it was when I got the sketchbook back out, and I will say I have not looked at the whole thing yet, so some of this will be very raw. Actually, I don't think I looked past this picture, so it's really the house that I saw on Pinterest is a little lake house. I know, just something to draw. A fan.
And then, guys, this next one, my professor was like, I asked him, I'm like, what is one of my drawings that you think is really good that I should focus on as a style? And he tells me, the drawing you did of the umbrella, I think it's like amazing. I think it's so good. I love your use of line. And I'm like, literally, this was me sitting on my bed in my dorm room, and there was a wet umbrella on the floor, and I desperately had to finish up doing my 10 sketches for the week, and so I just drew it in like 30 seconds. And that's the one that he thinks I should base my style off of. So anyway, it's just interesting things that you experience, because art is so subjective, and so you hear very strong opinions from teachers and things, and you might not agree at all.
Some vase designs. This might have been when I was taking ceramics, maybe. Another like figure drawing my feet and sandals that I had. These sandals were from Gymboree, which is like a infant child store. And these are size 12. I guess size 12 kids. Anyway, I had them for years. A sailboat. Or a ship, I guess. An apple. Let me show you more things, because this is just like...
Squirrel that is bad. But I'm getting a little more nature-y. This is interesting. This is like a landscape I did where I just covered my page in graphite or charcoal. I think it maybe was charcoal, and then I erased away to make the landscape. So that's kind of a cool idea. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is like my first very animal-y page. Kind of like a tree of life idea, I guess. It's very interesting. I look at these and I feel like, that's not mine. I didn't draw that. That's someone else. Nope, it was me. I felt really good about this too. Like, I felt like this was like really good. Shoes. Another collage thing like Princess and the Pea. It's kind of cute. It's t-shirts, or I mean not t-shirts, but like shirts stacked up. Playing around with a different style of illustration. A little deer in a field with some butterflies. It's kind of interesting. I like it more than some things in here. Hairdo. Working on different textures. Ooh, what is this? Oh, look at that. That's kind of fun. I totally forgot about this. She's coming out of a shower curtain. Oh, I think that was pretty creative. I like that. Oh, this is me having to take things like crop in on like a chair or something. Like, whoops, knocking over things on my desk. Like this is like a chair looking down at it, I think, and those are like the back bars, and I was supposed to crop it and move it around and make it into an abstract composition, an abstract piece. It's kind of a cool idea. Oh gosh. This was some picture from Pinterest, I think, that's trying to do, okay, I think my faces have improved, but this is just, dear, oh, you are so lucky that I'm letting you see this. I don't even understand. I don't know what's happening with her body. I don't know, but I mean, it needs help. Oh, this is kind of fun. Say hello to Saturday. So this was like my idea of a great Saturday. A hearty breakfast for two. Look, there we are. Look how cute we are. And with a Netflix subscription and this throw sumptuously soft, hand-knit wool in a giant popcorn stitch, there's no reason to leave the house. There you go. No reason. Oh, okay, so this is from pottery class, things I had to make. Another, ooh, this is interesting. It's a colorful crab and colored pencil, which I did not like use that much. I tried to use it, but I didn't use colored pencil all that much. I mean, designing some kind of piece of furniture or something. Fish. Fish market room. Oh, this is when I was doing a mural, and I think there was a chance that they might want me to do a fish market scene, which did not happen. But anyway, I guess that's what this is from, a weaving room. It's supposed to be like ancient Middle East or something. Potter's room. Lobster, what is wrong with its head? This is me not referencing a picture because lobsters don't look like that. That's not, or I don't know what this is. Anyway, this just goes to show, sometimes you think you know what something looks like and you really don't. Oh, I like this. This is basically just like a real life Pinterest board. I really like this. Of course, none of it's my work. I just chose these things to go together. But anyway, another collage. Ooh, my teacher loved this. This was another one where he was like, yes, your line work, I love it. I was drawing my dying tulips. I actually think that's kind of cool, and it did spawn on this whole series I did where like I really loosely did black India ink over washes of watercolor.
You've got mail, movie cover, sunglasses, flamingos, sea urchin, ballerina, flowers, oh, bag with popcorn kernels in it, I think. Chair.
I mean, this is just, okay, here. We were supposed to do this drawing, do a self-portrait, and I had seen these superimposed like Photoshop things where it would be like a person, but they had like a photo of like clouds like in their mind, or like on half their body would be some kind of nature scene. So I wanted to see if I could create that effect by drawing it. And I think on this page I'm using colored pencils and a little bit of chalk pastel. So that ended up becoming a finished piece that wasn't the worst thing I've ever done. It's an interesting idea.
Here, girl. Penguin. There's another animal. Some kind of like Rapunzel scenario. Picture of lanterns from Pinterest. I remember. So there's another like figure drawing thing. More of that.
Nothing. This is a problem. I'm a little wasteful. I need to like use pages like this, but I just used to do one mark and then be like, no, I've ruined that page. I'm gonna move on. So anyway, this was testing out like drawing over things like a nickel, the bottom of my shoe with my shoe size, the apple from my computer. That's kind of fun. This is kind of fun. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. It's all makeup / personal care products. That's really fun.
Reindeer, bottle, bird, shoe.
How many shoes can I draw? This was me starting to think about like my final project and what I was gonna do, and I thought I might make like this 3-dimensional wire elephant bursting through a painting. Which actually kind of would have been pretty cool.
Gosh, this is even worth it for us. More drawings. There you go. Almost done. Ooh, reference to my husband's dinosaur models for that, which we still have. I did not do a very good job, but that doesn't look like it. I'm not sure what's up with this. It's like a collage of kitchen items. I wonder if I was trying to like do something really serious with this. I don't know.
Okay, this is my sketchbook from basically the end of college / right when I finished. And this is a really good idea that I don't do anymore, and I don't know what made me think of this. I don't know. I'm just really happy because when I did a painting, I had all of these steps of, well, they're out of order. There's like, 1, 2, 3. But of the things that I needed to get done to fix on my painting so I wouldn't forget about something that I saw that I was like, oh, I need to fix that. So that's like I don't know, that's a really good idea. Oh, oil pastel. I'm not very good with oil pastels, but there's something I did. Okay. First remnants, people, of anthropomorphized animals. I want to say this sketchbook is from 2014, okay? Look at that. Frederick. I named him. That's kind of cool. That's really funny. As you can see, the style is like different. I mean, he's an insect, so it's hard to compare, but like the eyes are probably different than what I would do now. That's interesting because I didn't realize I was doing this type of thing in college because I was kind of too scared to because I thought people would think it was stupid. A postal service bird, Sherman? My gosh. I don't remember him. That's really cool. That's fun. Okay. Lucinda. Yes, I remember this now. It was a whole community that lived by the lake or a pond, and that was his wife. They were red-winged blackbirds, and this was their home. And then I was like trying to imagine inside. Oh my gosh. First, I think this is the first ever bunny character. First ever. That's crazy. Okay. That's kind of fun. Carl. I've changed a lot. Okay, this is really fun. I have not looked at this like at all. Interesting. I think this is when I started getting into, it's my husband photographing shorebirds. I remember that. It's kind of fun. And I think I drew that while I was there. Okay, this next one, I think this is me starting to draw animal characters, but do it with like pen and I couldn't erase. Yes. Oh my gosh. My husband comes up with the best captions for things. So basically almost all the time when I'm clever, it's him. So this is a moose and has like some brandy in a crystal glass and he's saying, "Here's to success." And he has his his pipe. Okay, this next one, I have no idea what that is, people. That is scary. I don't know what that is. But okay, this next one, I love him. He's a tamarin monkey and he is like this wise little man in his robe with an ascot on a floor cushion with tea. He's just great. He has a monocle too. I might have to rework that. Hubby. Some kind of bird abstract thing. Bee. Maybe a bee? Something? Insect? This might have been, look, oh, it's a turtle. We're on the turtle's back and there's a whale. That's kind of cool. My husband and I would do things where like I'd start the drawing and he'd draw something and then I would draw something. So that might be what that is. I'm pretty sure that's what these are because I wouldn't have like made that dude's face look like that, but that's what happened. And he has kittens. He loves them. Dang nabbit. Oh, God.
Orchid, whale, surfboard, whales. This is my husband's doing, I can tell you right now. I think it's a vulture, zebra. That's kind of cute. Some different bovies. Don't know what this is. It's not a naked person. This is weird. I don't remember what this is, but they're not naked. That's uncomfortable. I'm not one of those who draws naked people in sketchbooks. I think that's supposed to be me, and my husband, and someone from Pinterest. Another half-drawn drawing, another half-drawn drawing. I think that's supposed to be me again, maybe. Oh gosh, okay. Experimenting with stylism, getting big eyes and big lips. That was my thing. My husband, it's not horrible, but he's my husband.
Look. It's a leg. Oh, this looks like a Bratz doll. Or like a, the big-headed ones. What were they called? And they couldn't move. Little big heads? That sounds really stupid. There was like Nikki and I don't know. Lots of figure drawing in here. I don't know, must have been something I feel like I needed to work on, I guess. Is there anything really interesting in this? Oh, my old address. But this is an envelope. We were supposed to draw on an envelope. It's kind of fun. For my, oh, inside there's a surprise. For my drawing 2 class. Drawing 3, I don't know how many I took. Yeah. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Just loving life. Oh, this is Bigfoot having tea and me and my husband peeking over a hill at him. Some birds with their various accessories. That's it for today. Maybe soon I will do a tour of a more recent sketchbook so that it is a little prettier. If you want to see something that's more recent, go ahead and check out my other videos. I have some time-lapse paintings, and also you can follow me on Instagram at Sammie Clark Art, which I have linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.